Since the primary election, I have listened to my supporters, my neighbors, and my friends. I've seen the political pundits and insiders as they have speculated that I would continue to be a candidate for the mayor of Alexandria. I've heard the threats that my opponent's political party will bury me. I am a candidate for mayor. And I will remain a candidate for mayor, and I'm not backing down. In the closing days of the first primary, my opponent, Jacques Roy, attacked me viciously. There was no time or opportunity to correct this. I had never run for public office before and did not fully understand the importance of responding to the personal attack against the integrity of my family and me. I would like to correct this now. I have always spoken the truth and nothing but the truth to the City Council. But I could not and I would not divulge to the Council or to Bridget Brown confidential legal information that I was not authorized to release. During the City Council meeting in question, I was attacked by Bridget Brown for not telling her that the Baton Rouge meeting was planned. The fact is, she already knew about the meeting being held in Baton Rouge, as did most council members. I didn't answer her the way she wanted, and it was Bridget Brown who first made this vicious attack. Jacques Roy has done nothing more than repeat Ms. Brown's claim, which he falsely described as a lie. Why did I not answer Ms. Brown? The answer is simple, the answer is plain, and the answer disgusts me. Through her political influence, Ms. Brown has a contract with the City of Alexandria for 10% of any money that may be collected from CLECO. In other words, Ms. Brown is set to collect a contingency fee if any money is owed by CLECO to the City of Alexandria. Why is she entitled to get this money? Has she done anything for this money? Is it because she has political influence with others? CLECO's president, Mike Madison, long before any suit was filed, declared in writing that he was agreeable to an independent audit of all CLECO accounts. That if an audit showed any money owed to the city, CLECO would immediately pay the city without any dispute. There was no need for any contingency fee contracts with anyone and no need for any lawsuits. Ms. Brown didn't like this, so she attacked me. Rest assured, when CLECO is found to owe the city any money, it should not go to consultants and to engineers. It should go to the people of Alexandria. Today, I want one thing understood clearly by all citizens. As mayor, I will cancel these outrageous contracts, and I pledge to you that I will not approve and sign any more contingency contracts. This is one of the reasons I'm running for mayor, but there is more. Our city is not a lottery. The entire CLECO matter was started after a contract was signed by a company called EMS. Unbeknownst to the mayor and council, this company was formed for the sole purpose of entering into a contract with the City of Alexandria to ostensibly retrieve money from CLECO. Here's the first problem. EMS gets 50% or 33%, depending on whom you listen to, of any of the money collected from CLECO. Bridget Brown was originally hired to represent EMS in the CLECO matter. Then the next thing we know, she has a legal contract to represent the city in the same matter. Bridget Brown gets 10% and EMS gets their cut, at least 33 1/3%, as well as the out-of-town lawyers get their 20% of any CLECO money recovered. How do you explain this? What's left for the people of Alexandria? I'll repeat, how do we explain this? I understand that there may be serious legal problems with this contract, and I want to tell you that I believe this contract is an outrageous agreement. I believe the contracts were approved without legal authorization required by the city charter. These contracts were approved at a time when no ordinance was in effect authorizing either contract. Just like Ms. Brown's contract, I will terminate and cancel this contract also. The CLECO issue is before a respected federal judge. An independent audit is being undertaken. There is no need for these outrageous agreements. My opponent calls EMS whistleblowers. Jacques Roy knows better than that. EMS is not a company of whistleblowers. It is a company of money changers, because whistleblowers are motivated by public interest, but EMS is motivated by greed. Now, as the attorney for one of the EMS owners, Jacques Roy has a vested interest in EMS collecting all of this money that should go to the Alexandria ratepayers. Since he is a personal injury attorney, Mr. Roy, like Bridget Brown, works on a contingency fee basis. Just how much will Jacques Roy get out of any money paid by CLECO? EMS claims millions are owed. Jacques Roy wants you to elect him mayor. Isn't there something wrong with this? Just how much money will Jacques Roy and his family get? What is Jacques Roy hiding? It's time for Mr. Roy to disclose his contract with the owner of EMS. It's time he show us how much he and his family stand to get out of the whole CLECO affair. It's apparent to me, and will be apparent to our citizens very soon, that when you scratch the surface of Jacques Roy, all you find is the likes of Bridget Brown and EMS. People working overtime to collect huge contingency fees paid by our people. I have a challenge for Mr. Roy. I have a guarantee for the people of Alexandria as well. I want any money collected from CLECO to be returned to the ratepayers. I'm signing this pledge today. I challenge Mr. Roy to sign this pledge today as well. And I challenge him to immediately provide to the media a copy of his contract with the EMS owner. Mr. Roy, don't wait 2 days to rewrite a contract, and don't wait an hour to decide what you're going to do. This issue is simple. Mr. Roy, do you want the people of Alexandria to get the money, or do you, your family, and EMS want to get it? Are you really interested in the future of Alexandria? Or is it your true motivation to line you and your family's pockets with money that rightfully belongs to the citizens of Alexandria? If you want the people to sign the pledge and release your contract. This is our challenge, and this is one of the reasons I'm staying in this race for mayor of Alexandria. It is said that this election will not be an easy race to win, because Jacques Roy has inherited the Democratic machine in the African American community. If this is so, then so be it. But I believe you cannot buy votes anymore. I believe people, black or white, will listen, will make their own decisions, and are not dominated by machine politics and machine politicians like my opponent. Regardless, I do know this. I do not intend to go away quietly in the night. Alexandria is worth fighting for. Our people's money and their future are worth having the courage to stand strong for, to speak truth to power, and to never, never give up. I am a candidate for mayor, and I am a new candidate, because I have been tested by fire, toughened by lies, and strengthened by your prayers. This election isn't over. The fight is only starting. Thank you.